Shout out going up to John Michael from the Hanover Hangover tonight. And of course, my poor Abby.
It happens all the time. Hey, everybody, I'm John Michael, and this is the HANOVER Hangover podcast, and we have Daniel Butch with us tonight from the band Stage of Dreams, and this dude has got a voice like you have not heard before. I cannot believe, I was blown away. Welcome to the HANOVER Hangover.
Thanks for having me.
Hey,
thanks for saying such nice things already.
Oh, dude, I was rocking to your shit at work today, and I am like Rockstar. You know the movie Rockstar?
Yeah.
Dude, That's you. That is you. Honest to God, that is the voice. I'm thinking, what was his name from the 80s? I mean, I love the sound. I'm an 80s guy. So you have that same sound. I love your lyrics. It's not too loud. You can turn it up. And then you have some stuff that you like to turn down. It is just great. So how long have you been singing? Because obviously this didn't just happen overnight.
Well, I've always liked to sing, but I actually got a late start as a singer.
Really?
I played bass for 12 years.
Oh, you're a bass player.
I became a singer. Yeah. And I became a singer out of necessity because we couldn't find a singer. So that's what turned me into one. I actually decided to go take a couple, took vocal lessons for a couple years and then played in some, a couple bands. And, so I've been actually singing in bands for only really about 15, 16 years.
Well, for me, that's a lot. To me, that's a lot of singing. But,
Yeah.
That's cool. So, hey, before we get too far, let's do a little toast. This is the HANOVER Hangover podcast, and cheers to you and all your success. And I hope you many more.
Cheers.
Oh, that always helps. Puts a little color in my skin too.
Hits a spot.
Yeah, it does. So you have a new album out.
Yeah, it's an EP called From the Shadows They Strike. And we recorded it at the Vault Recording Studio in Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just out. Well, yeah, I was just out there. Obviously, you remember I met you at the guitar show. You was at the Greater Pittsburgh Guitar Show.
Yeah.
And I was just actually listening to your Dragonfly album. And Stage of Dreams song is on that. And then, there was this one that really got me. I want to try and play some of your music in the background. I don't know how it's going to work because I've never tried this. So let's give that a shot. I don't know if it's going to be too loud. So hold your ears. I love it. I love it. Can you still hear me? But now I can't hear you. That sucks. Dude, this is an awesome music. Let me mute that for a second. So tell me about your other band members. Who's playing guitar and who's playing?
Well, it started out as a different lineup. I had members of my cover band were originally just helping me out, trying to get things rolling. And that lineup was Jerry Duncan on bass guitar, Donnie Conti on lead guitar, and then Sean McConnell on drums. Now, the first lineup was more of a hard rock type lineup where we did more hard rock, classic rock, blues, and we've evolved, following my plan into more of a metal band,
right?
Which is what the From the Shadows They Strike EP is.
Okay.
It's kind of like a stepping stone to get us to phase 3, which is a full-on heavy metal rock opera. And the lineup now is Darren Stallnecker on lead guitar, Dion Pomponio on lead guitar, Chris Mariotti on bass, and we still have Sean McConnell on the drums.
Nice. Nice. Now are you the main organizer of the band?
Yeah, I'm kind of the founding guy, the founder of it all.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and I really just from the other bands that I'm in, I got musicians from those bands. I just recently quit Haymaker, the rock band, which we've been around for a long time, to focus more on the Stage of Dreams.
Right.
I had guys from Haymaker, and then I'm also in an Iron Maiden tribute band called Edward Be Thy Name, and some of those guys are also in the Stage of Dreams. So kind of a mixing a couple bands together and grabbing a couple other guys from here and there, and it is what it is today.
So let me ask you, which do you prefer? Do you prefer your own music, Stage of Dreams, or do you like playing the Iron Maiden stuff?
Well, I'll tell you what, playing cover tunes, it's fun. And playing, putting on like an Iron Maiden show, we play like 2 hours of Iron Maiden. It's fun. It is a lot of fun, but there's nothing more satisfying to me than performing music that I helped write, that I was a part of. That is, to me, that's what it's all about. I never really intended to get into cover bands after, the first couple years of playing bass, but it just it's just the way it is. Like if you want to meet people, well, at least for me, if I wanted to meet other musicians and form my ultimate band, I had to get out there and do something, because I tried just writing in my basement and putting ads out, and I never got anywhere. You'd get like one guy, you meet up, maybe get a couple band members together, but then if it doesn't come together fast, everybody just scatters. It just it just didn't work. So one of my friends was like, dude, you are wasting your talent. Like, you're not going anywhere. Like, just get out in a cover band and see what happens. Then you'll find your band members. And it took a long time, but it took about 10 years actually to get everybody to do it, because not everybody wants to do originals. A lot of people won't do them because they're like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna play the same town with the same songs for how long? And it's like, well, you got to keep on writing. That's the whole thing. You got to keep on putting out new music. That's the key to success with an original band.
Yeah. And I understand you have to do covers because that's what gets you to the venue or to the bars or whatever. But then you throw in your originals and you keep it's a matter of almost brainwashing. The more they hear your music, the more they're going to want to hear it again. And then when you play it, they know it. It's tough. I understand 100% how tough it is, but I love your original music and I love your lyrics. I love the style. I have 4,000 watts here in my studio. I just want to turn it up, man. I want to turn it all the way up.
That's awesome.
Oh, dude, when I heard it, oh yeah. So what is your plan now? You want to hit venues? You want to hit bigger venues for Stage of Dreams?
Well, the plan right now is to, get on some shows, get on some live shows. We're actually in a battle of the bands to play the biggest heavy metal festival in the world.
Where's that at?
Well, the festival is actually in Germany. It's the Wacken Open Air Festival.
Oh wow.
There's a nationwide competition in the United States called the Wacken Battle USA.
Okay.
And we already played round one and we've advanced to the regional finals.
Nice.
Yeah. So March 26th at the Empire in Akron, we're going to be, playing round 3.
Akron, Germany. Akron,
Ohio.
Okay. Akron, Ohio.
Akron, Ohio. Yeah.
Right.
And the winner of that goes to Hollywood to compete.
To the Roxy?
I'm not sure what venue it's going to be at. I think it's I'm not sure. I could guess it's going to be at some major venue in Hollywood.
Okay.
maybe the Viper Room or somewhere like that. I
You'll
don't
be
know.
there. You will be there.
I hope so.
I can guarantee it. I can guarantee you will be there.
It's hard to stay with the battle of the bands because it's like rolling the dice. It's so because it's subjective, you know.
It
'Cause
is.
we're not up against really other bands that sound like us. You know, there's like some really like, you know, some super heavy bands. We're one of the lighter bands. So it's hard to say, you know, what are the judges, what do they want?
Some stuff
Yeah.
is too heavy. It's too
Yeah, I
heavy.
mean, everybody has their own, you know, their own taste, you know, their own preference. And so there's 3 judges and it's pretty much going to be up to them. And there's rules to follow too. So you have to get all your stuff on the stage and like, and I mean, this time frame is insane. It's like, we literally have 7.5 minutes to set up all our stuff and play. And then we have 7.5 minutes to get it off the stage.
See, and that's where a great band can lose a good competition.
True.
Because just the prep time. That is almost an impossible. So it's almost like a physical test versus your musical abilities, you know, also.
Yeah, you got to get all the points. Like, so there's the setup and tear down, your efficiency with that. There's how your image fits your music.
Well, your image
then-
fits perfectly.
Then,
Dude,
then
I
there's-
am looking at your stage photos and your stage videos.
yeah,
and it's hard to believe I'm talking to the same guy.
yeah, I'm incognito right now.
Yeah, dude. I love it. I love it. You have it. You stick with where you're at and what you're going, and don't let anybody change your mind of what your vision is, because what your vision is and what you're doing is perfect. It's
Thanks,
just
man.
hasn't been found by enough people yet. But we're going to try and fix that right here tonight.
All right.
Yeah. So then after you get done in Hollywood, when you get done in Hollywood, you're going to Germany, or you're going to Scotland?
If we win in Hollywood, yeah, we're going to Germany to play the biggest metal festival in the world.
When you win in Hollywood,
Okay.
then you're going to the UK, right?
To Germany.
To Germany.
Yeah. It's the Wacken Open Air Festival.
It's called the what?
It's pronounced Wacken, but it's actually WACKEN. And it is the biggest heavy metal festival in the world. It's being headlined this year by Slipknot and Judas Priest.
It's okay. You're right there, man. You're there. I have a correspondent over in Scotland.
Okay.
And when you're there, I'm going to have my guy there.
Okay.
And you're going to like him. He's a huge Irish guy. He's American. He speaks English, but he works the pubs for us over there. And this is going to be great. You're going to be there. Trust me. You're going to be there.
Okay.
I know you will, because there's no way you can't be.
Yeah, it's just I've been in battle of the bands before, so it's just a roll. It's kind of a roll of the dice, you know. Like you can be the best band and not win. You know, you can give it your all and not win. It's just I'm going the way I look at it. It's another chance to perform,
Right.
and put on a great show. And that's the main thing. I want to put on a great show. My band, we will, you know, I know we will put on a great show. So that's what it's all about, you know? And if we advance, that's even better.
You're going to advance.
Okay.
All right.
I like your attitude, man.
You got that one? All right. I'm going to sneak off and drink to that one too. Hang on. All right. I don't like to show the brand of that I partake in, so I try to keep it off camera until they start paying me to advertise for them.
Yeah.
Let's keep that there. And here's to Germany.
All right.
You got it. You got this. Oh, that's the last one of those for me. So when you're not a musician, so I understand you are a dad. So
Yep.
you're a dad, and you have. What else do you do to just kind of relax? Do you take time to yourself from your obviously a full-time job, and then your band work? What do you do for fun?
Well, I guess I'd say, maybe hiking. We like to go to the forest, different places where there's hiking trails and just go
Right.
for walks and, check out some waterfalls and things like that. And
Right.
it's kind of what we do. We went up to Benazet last year to see some elk.
Oh, that's
And,
cool.
yeah, just wildlife. They've got some lookouts there where you can get out of the car and, in the evening and wait for them to come out in the fields. So that was kind of neat. So, it's kind of what we do. And then my son is really big into guitar. He's a
Oh, good.
guitar.
Good.
Yeah. And, we go to all kind of music stores and he just plays. He'll play. He's got like 9 guitars, but
Good for him.
he likes to go and play in the music stores and try out all these different models that he likes. So that's one thing we do for fun. We go to music stores.
That's fun. How long has he been playing?
He's been playing a few years, and me and him actually have a band together.
Really?
We just started. We're gonna actually put out an album this year also.
Now, how old is he?
He's 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
So
16 is tough.
he plays. He just loves music. He's just like me. He just
that's
loves
awesome.
music. He's got a one-track mind. He loves music, just like his dad.
Yeah, well, good music gets the chicks, man. It's like, just like fast cars.
That's what we do it. We just do it for the thrill of the music, really. I mean, that's all, that's what it's always been about. Like that's the main motive, is just the craft, and just making music.
So where do you get the inspiration for your music? I know this is a stupid cliche question, but it's a question a lot of people who don't know how to write, like myself, are just baffled by where you get these ideas and the lyrics.
Well, it's kind of something that I always wanted to do, like even before I could do it. If that makes any sense. Like I had to, like when I was 15, I just wanted to be in a band. I just wanted to, I had influences like really like Bruce Springsteen and Bon Jovi, and they were like kind of like big on dreams and things. And my brother was a big inspiration in getting me to believe it, because just one day, he was saying that he wanted to be like Bruce Springsteen and Bon Jovi. And I was like, we can't be like them. And he's like, why not? They're just people just like us. And from that moment on, I just kind of like, you're right. From that moment on.
Yeah.
That was it. It was like that point in my life where I was just like, okay, that's what I want to do. I had no idea how to do it. And it would be, 4 more years till I got a bass guitar. So I moved out of the house.
Right.
And it was just a lot of effort. Just a lot of effort and so much repetition. Like, I mean, so many band practices. If I played 1,000 shows, then I've had 10,000 band practices.
Right.
I mean,
it doesn't just happen. You have to work at it.
Yeah. Now it's just like, if somebody gives me a song, like from beginning to end, or even just a piece of it, I can just write something to it. I was never like that before. When I was first starting out, I had no idea. I wrote a lot of terrible songs in the beginning, just terrible lyrics.
Well, hold on.
Not very good music, but you got to start somewhere, and you keep doing it, and eventually it gets good.
So let me ask you this: in whose opinion were they terrible?
In my opinion.
That doesn't count.
It does.
It doesn't count, dude. I've met so many musicians who thought their song was horrible, and when other people hear it, it's their number one hit. So,
Yeah.
like, one thing I've learned from other musicians. Now, this is not my personal experience, but what other musicians tell me: never throw anything away. And never, dude. Listen. You're a musician. I'm a podcaster. We are our worst critics. We really are.
That is true. I'm just telling you, when you're younger, you're immature, you write stuff that, and maybe at the time it wouldn't have been bad, but you look back at it now and you're just like, oh my God, thank God that never saw the light of day.
It was good practice though.
It was good practice. It was necessary. So
yeah,
now
it was. So what is your favorite song to sing, or what song do you think gets the most reaction from your fans? I'm talking your originals now. What is your hottest song that you think is right now?
I'd say that the biggest splash that was made was with Dragonfly.
Okay.
I think that was the one that, when we put that one out, it got a lot of streams right away, and it still gets quite a bit.
Okay.
It's our most listened to song on Spotify anyways.
I was hoping you were going to say that because I love it. I really do. The whole thing it's just perfectly balanced, and your voice, I don't it's totally rock star, dude. Totally rock star. So anyway, I'm out here in the Lehigh Valley area of Pennsylvania, which is kind of like the New Jersey, Allentown, Easton, Bethlehem area. And I'm working with a venue called the Roxy Theater in Northampton. I'd love to book you guys out here to play.
Okay.
If that's something you're interested in.
Definitely.
I have like 6 shows booked there for this year, and I'd love to make you guys number 7.
Okay.
Because I know you got it. You're going to sell out. This I know. So, is there anything you want to add, like where your shows are? You got shows coming up?
Well, I mean, we've got that March 26th Battle of the Bands for the walking competition. We are working on some other shows for the summer. We're playing a music festival where we're not really allowed to say which one yet. So
is it out in my area? Is it in Bethlehem?
No, it's not. It's not out there. No. But we're working with some other bands too, because that's one thing about like originals. You got to team up with other bands. Yeah, it's like we don't go out and play 3 hours like a cover band does.
Right.
Which is what I'm used to. You just play the whole night. But when you're an original band, you either jump on a show that's opening for a national act, or you team up with 2 other bands and put a show on. Right. So it takes a little more work to actually get the 3-band show going.
Right.
So we're actually concentrating a lot on writing too, because we're putting out an album. We're going to record an album this year, the heavy metal rock opera album. Plus, I'm building the stage and the production for the rock opera. So there's a lot of work outside of just playing shows, but we're going to take advantage of any opportunity that we can get. So.
All right. Now, how far are you from Pittsburgh?
From Pittsburgh, we are, we're about
time-wise.
Probably about 50 minutes.
Oh, an hour? Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're going to talk off air then.
Okay.
I got something. Anyway, we'll talk off air. I might have something for you out there.
That'd be great.
Cool. Yeah. So listen, you guys are on Spotify.
Yes.
Where else?
Well, we're on all the major streaming platforms. So we're on the YouTube Music. We're on, on Apple.
The Apple. Yeah.
We have our own website too, which is thestageofdreams.rocks.
Yes. That is the Stage of Dreams .rocks. And you are on Facebook at Stage of Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm looking at your webpage. So you have the phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. Phase 3 is when you said you're on the road, right? That's your phase 3?
Phase 3 is the rock opera. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a full-on rock opera.
That's cool, man. All right, cool. Is there anything else you want to add?
Hey, I just want to, thank you for having me on the show. We need shows like yours, and the more people we can reach, because that's the thing. Is like it's hard to reach new people. It's like I post up on Facebook, but all my friends on Facebook have already seen this stuff a bunch of times.
Right. All right, and don't worry. We're gonna get you heard. I do my best to because if I interviewed you, it's because I believe in your music. So I will do. I'm no god of anything, but I can do my little part, and hope that in my little part, a bigger part will catch it, and then you know what I'm saying. So
I know exactly what you're saying,
and I appreciate very much that you do what you do, because without music, the world just stops, man. It really does. So, hey, everybody, for the Hanover Hangover, I am John Michael, and this is
Daniel Butch.
Daniel
Stage
Butch.
of Dreams.
Stage of Dreams. And we will catch you next time, and look forward for more from Stage of Dreams and Daniel's band. All right, man. Thank you.